closing the door, don't be late. I'm with some models and actors, we're eating off Michelin plates. Vice on the state, quick get away. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like.
How you made this too? Got it into you.
Whoa, I'm a big step by trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the G, told her walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk. Came with a sauce. You switch out on me, must be lost. KTB Kodak.
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Orlando Magic. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now here's Banchero. Buries it from three.
And you can see Banchero working to improve this part of his game. Nice three ball there.
And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us. How it's done.
Here's Black. Pass to Carter. Wagner with it. Picked by Carter. Wagner, he's open. The wide open shot is on the money.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Johnson. No good from outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Here's Isaac. And the dunk. By Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Wagner. Down low. And the dunk by Isaac.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Here's Simmons. Here's Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Here's Black. Isaac for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Left side Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Simmons. And he hits it to tie the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And that's going to be a foul on Orlando. That free throw misses.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. And he buries his first look.
Just has a knack for putting it in the hoop. Bridges, this man can score.
And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Johnson's got 6 points.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Simmons. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 6.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside Carter. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Johnson. He shoots. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The kick out to Simmons. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Here's Bridges. Again, the Nets score.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
There's Wagner off the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Pass to Bridges. He shoots it. It's hauled in by Isaac.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Banchero in the post. Now here's Carter. Isaac outside. Wagner on the wing. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Nets up by 4, and we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Schroeder's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Walker on the double team. Pass to Suggs. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. And the Magic making a change here. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So his defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
Orlando trailing here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Suggs. Pass to Black. 6 to shoot. Here's Batase. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Watford. Still without a bucket. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Thomas. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Orlando has possession. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Outside Fultz. Back to Wagner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Schroeder. It's Bridges on the wing.
Magic foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton.
Now Claxton. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Bridges. Now Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Suggs. On the wing, Ingles. Wagner with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Orlando. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Now Wagner. Rebounded by Johnson.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally. Make.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Nets making a change here. Orlando calls timeout.
Get hype, Orlando. It's time for 3, 2, 1.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Thomas. There's the three. And Fultz pulls it down. So it's Orlando now. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Defensive foul.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. The kick out to Ingles. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Here's Fultz. Plenty of space. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Claxton. And here's Walker. Outside Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. Simmons with it. To win the drought. No good. Tight game here in Orlando. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Ingles. Pulls it from the top of the key. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Fultz. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Schroeder. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Out on his own on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
For your 407 speed. It's your 407 speed.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Walker. Back to Simmons. Stolen by Carter. Kicks it out to Isaac. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Here's Simmons. The Magic making their last shot. Left side Schroeder. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Simmons. Out to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now here's Banchero. Simmons defending. Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. EA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game. Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Cole Anthony. Timeout, Orlando. Get hype, Orlando. It's time for 3, 2, 1.
So the Nets making a switch here.
For your 3, 2, 1 hype.
Here's Simmons. He has 6.
Hey, who got him?
Pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. Here's Thomas. The 3. Just 3 to shoot. Simmons, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Thomas. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Thomas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Nets with a lead. Outside Schroeder. Outside Simmons. Back to Bridges. Pass to Thomas. The three is up. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Orlando. Wagner outside. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. It's Suggs with a drive. And here's Wagner. He has 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Orlando. Shot clock at 6. Bridges. Second chance shot. Claxton can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And he gets the bucket. Thomas has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8. Tries again. That shot missing. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Banchero.
Nets foul.
And the Nets making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Brendan Watford.
Wagner outside.
Cameron Johnson.
6 on the shot clock. Walker with some nice D. From the high post. It's hauled in by Isaac. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Black. There's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Shot's good by Schroeder.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Wagner outside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Watford. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And the Nets lead by 10.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Wagner with it. Pass to Black. The Magic need to put one up here. The open shot, Isaac. That one off the back iron and out. Outside Walker. Here's Watford. Outside Walker. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. This is the most they've led, 13 points. It's scooped up. Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Walker for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wagner, right side. Over Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Give it up again for the 407 net speed.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now Simmons. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Gets it to go from the corner. And the Nets lead by 18.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Carter. And stolen by Simmons.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ben Simmons.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Banchero drives. Tipped. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Dennis Smith.
Yeah, the moment Banchero gets going on the bounce, good luck, a tough man to stop.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 10. Here's Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up.
Like seeing her move. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty, but I came from the